Here, a little 250 it sounds like. All right, so I just finished up here at the gym. I'm trying to get back to being a little bit more fit. I keep saying that. I'll work out for like 1 or 2 weeks in a row, and then I'll be like, meh, I deserve a break. I deserve a break. I've been working hard for 2 whole days. So we can kind of nestle our way in between these cars here. Beep boop. All right, where are we going? Heading to the tag office. I gotta go register this bitch. I posted a story on my Instagram basically being like, hey, I don't have any good ideas. What do you guys think? And you guys came up with a couple of decent ones. Actually, 1 or 2 of them that I really like, and that I'm gonna see if I can get. It's all dependent on whether or not it's available. But yeah, I'm gonna go register this bitch. I'll tell you guys how much it is when I get there. It shouldn't be too much. A little old 600. This is cool. It's been a long time since I've run a RAM mount on my motorcycle, and having GPS visibly, I got a Senna in my headset. It's really good. I love the Senna. It's what I'm using for my new show, which you guys should check out whenever that comes out. But like it talks to me in the directions in my head, and I can't fucking hear it sometimes. Yo, so I just got done at the gym. I did chest today, which is it's good, you know. I always feel really weird riding a bike after I get done working out because I'm always so fucking like worn out, you know, physically. My body's like, what were you doing? Why are you so beat? Trying to hold up this heavy ass sport bike in the middle of the fucking summer in the heat. It's actually nice out today, but you know what I'm saying. You know the thing. You know the thing. The thing. This guy knows the thing. That guy, he definitely knows the thing. I don't know about this dude. I don't know if he knows the thing. This lady right here, she knows the thing. You know what? I have a good topic today that you guys will probably find interesting. It's about how I called the fucking police. That's right. Little old DOITWITHDAN had to call the police the other day. I say the other day. It's been about 3 weeks now. I think as of today, it's been a solid 2.5, 3 weeks. So I'm cruising through my neighborhood one night. I'm getting home a little late. You know, it's maybe like 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. I'm in the Corvette, and I'm cruising through the neighborhood at my normal speeds, which is about, I think my neighborhood's about 25 miles an hour. I cruise somewhere about 20 to 22. I try to keep it under the speed limit in my neighborhood, maybe 18 miles an hour, somewhere around there, 18 to 20, giggity. And barely legal speeds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just cruising through my neighborhood trying to get home, and I notice a set of headlights coming up on me kind of quick in my neighborhood. And there's a couple of people in my neighborhood that do haul fucking ass. They book it through the neighborhood. I don't say anything because I don't have kids. I don't really care that much, but I mind my fucking business. I do my own thing. Blah, blah, blah. Figured it's probably just one of them. But as I get closer and closer to my house, I notice they start fucking catching up really quick, which means that they were hauling ass. So by the time I get to my house, they're really close to me. Look at this license plate frame, bro. Shit. Fucking first gear, let's do it. Getting used to the old bike again, baby. So I do my usual thing. I pull up and then I back into my house so I can back in my driveway. I'm a baller. I'm not like you. Back up into my driveway, start pulling in. This fucking car pulls right in front of my car, like inches from my front bumper, maybe like 10 inches or so. Pulls right in front of my car, blocks me into my own driveway. I'm not even in the driveway yet, technically. Like, my front wheels are still barely hanging out. Blocks me in my driveway. I don't have the roof in the Corvette on, so windows down, roof off. I can see this old white lady in her car, kind of, you know, like looking at me, dead staring me. In the middle of the night, my headlights are lighting her up, you know. I think to myself, I was like, okay, this old lady probably isn't a threat, but let me just get my gun just in case, you know? Keep it tucked in between my seat and my leg, so she can't see. It's the middle of the fucking night. She can't see that shit. Not that I think this old lady's gonna be a problem, but dude, people are fucking crazy. I've seen so much shit from so many people that nothing surprises me anymore. So, gotta keep on my toes. So anyway, she fucking gets out of her car screaming and hollering at me like I just shot her dog, which, you know, I'm not the FBI. I haven't done that. I'm not the ATF. So she gets out of her car and starts yelling at me like she's fucking bulletproof. We got a fucking speed limit in this neighborhood. You know that? I'm like, yeah, I do. It's 25 miles an hour. I was very much obeying it. She's like, no, the fuck you were. And I was like, okay, first of all, we're not doing this. You're not gonna follow me home to my house and then not get talked to in a disrespectful way. And dude, I'm very nice, I would say. Believe it or not, I know my innermost thoughts that you guys get to hear sound pretty ridiculous at times, and they are. But yo, this lady just starts screaming at me, so there's a lot of words that I try really hard not to say, right? And they just fucking came out. You fat, dumb, you stupid, you fucking, like just started fucking spew it out of me like a waterfall, bro. I've never said this shit to any person in life. I've never talked to a person like this. But dumb bitch followed me home, and I was gonna let her know. I was like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you're not. And some of the shit I said to her stumbled her. Nothing, and I mean nothing, stumbles a middle-aged white lady. Like some really rude words, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it clean on here because I know my mommy watches my videos from time to time, and she wouldn't appreciate some of that language. But it just started fucking coming out, dude. Like, it just happened. It just fucking happened. So I start laying back into her like, you dumb fat fucking bitch. It genuinely threw her back for a second. She stepped back and started doubling down. She started cursing more at me. Mind you, this is 10 o'clock at night in my cul-de-sac. I don't fuck with nobody. Me and my neighbors are cool because we don't fucking have any drama. So me minding my own fucking business, all of a sudden, and then you start seeing me yell at some middle-aged white lady, like. And what's funny, man, during this whole time, one of my neighbors had taken their trash out, and I've never seen a group of people mind their fucking business the way these two people minded their business. They took their trash out and were like inspecting the trash. They're like, wow, look at all this trash, like not making eye contact with us or nothing. They get a gold star for minding your fucking business award. I have never been more inspired to mind my fucking business than watching these two people take their trash out at 10 o'clock at night so they could listen to this drama. Very cool, very funny. So anyway, at this point, I don't think much of this, but I'm, you know, you never know. I was like, you need to get the fuck on, and I start backing up my car into my driveway into my garage. And she's a couple of times pushed up on me like she's gonna walk into my driveway. So I get out of my car and I say, ma'am, I promise you, you do not want to set foot on my fucking property. Do not step foot on my property. So she stayed at like the base of my driveway and started yelling, hands up in the air. It's like, I fucking fuck you, blah, 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 blah. I said, bitch, listen, I'm gonna take my phone and I'm gonna call the cops. And she's like, call them, I'll be out here all night. So I pick up my phone and she starts like hobbling back to her car, like running away. I think at that point she realized that she might have fucked up because she followed somebody to her house. I think it's a misdemeanor, whatever. It's like road ragey-ish. It's weird. I'm going kind of slow because I'm not done with the story and I'm close to the office, the tag office. Anyway, so I grab my fucking phone and I record her. I walk around her car. I get her face through the window. I get her fucking license plate. I get all this bitch's information. And I go inside and I go, hey, Laura, so this just happened, because she's playing video games, didn't even know what was going on. She's like, holy shit. And I was like, I think we need to make a report. And she's like, let's do it. So we called some friends and kind of made sure that we were doing the right thing. So we got law enforcement friends, and we don't want to be a burden. We don't want to be annoying. You know, you never know if this bitch's husband's got a gun. She's gonna come back and be a dickhead about it. You don't know. Let's go and make a report. She obviously lives in the neighborhood, kind of deal. I call them. I call the cops. A lady cop comes out. I show her all the stuff. She makes her report. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. And I was like, okay, like right now? She's like, yep. It was like 11 o'clock at night at that point. I'm gonna let her know to keep the policing to the police. And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I don't know what happened. I haven't called in and figured out the report yet. I haven't learned she gave me a number to call and follow up on the report. I just haven't done it yet. Comment if you guys want me to do that in one of my next videos. I will. Whatever happened to the bitch that tried to block me in. The cool part is that my neighbor saw the cops outside and came outside and was like, what's going on? And we're like, hey, this is what happened. He's like, boom, let me go get my security cam footage. My buddy goes inside and pulls his fucking security cam footage, and you can see this bitch clear as day, my guy. I may or may not include it as long as it doesn't give away my house. Clear as fucking day, pull in, block my car in, and start out and get out yelling at me. And I was like, oh, you best believe I'm giving this shit to the cops. So we did. Traffic smaffic, or smaffic? I don't fucking know. See if there's any parking spots up front. I've been here a couple of times to register my vehicles, but it doesn't look too busy today, which is nice. All right, guys. That's pretty much the end of that story. I mean, there's a little bit more to it, but for the most part, you guys got the juicies. If you want me to make a follow-up video talking about it, which I'm sure you guys will, I'm sure nothing came of it. I just wanted to make a report. I'm not trying to start shit, but like, come to my house. You're lucky you weren't like a 6'5" dude who's jacked as fuck. Pistol Pete that bitch. And I said, a bang, a bang, a bangity bang. I said, a bang, bang, bangity bang. I'm incredibly disappointed, not because of the service or anything like that. I mean, it's the government. They did all right. But my plates that I really wanted were taken. So I had to do not regular plates. I did a custom plate. I ended up going with DIWD. I'll tell you what the plates that I really wanted were in a second. Man, what a fucking bummer. I had 3 of them that were fucking bangers, dude. I got on Instagram and I posted a thing on my story and was like, yo, I'm lacking ideas, come up with some. And y'all came up with maybe maybe a dozen really good ones, and about 2 of them that I really liked, and then I came up with 2 of them that I really liked, and I went in there and I was like, yo, let's do these, and they're like, oh, that shit's taken, bitch. By the way, you guys can't tell, but I put the mohawk back on my helmet, so that's cool. I'm rocking the mohawk back on the helmet. Ha! I'm not gonna be able to catch up with my buddy. You fucking Subaru! You fucking Subaru Sport Outback, I wanna go ride bikes! You bitch! You could have gone at any moment. You can still go. You got this. 3, 2, fuck! That looked like a CBR. I'll never catch up to him now. Thanks for ruining my evening, you piece of shit. Not really his fault, I'm just talking shit. Alright, now I'm on my way to the shop. I gotta do a couple of shits there. Yeah, this is just the middle of my day. I still gotta go to work. I'm working on like 3 videos as of right this moment. Man, I caught the red light too. Son of a dick. Is this a Ford Maverick? It is. I haven't seen one in person. That whole thing looks like it's made out of fucking... He's got the cum plate! Oh my god, he's got a cum plate! He's got the cum plate! Cum 1435! I want that plate. I should have got that plate. So man, out of all the plates that I wanted, I had a couple of them that were really cool. The first one that I wanted it so bad, and when he said that it was already in use, I was bummed. The first one was Ligma, L-I-G-M-A, and I was just waiting for the day a cop pulled me over and was like, Ligma, and then I could hit it with the setup. So Ligma was taken, big bummer. The next one after that was pretty basic. It was Bruh, B-R-U-H, and of course it was taken. You know, I figured that one might be taken. Sugma was taken, so Ligma, Sugma, all those were taken or unavailable. And then I ended up going with DIWD because that was the only one that was available. Do It With Dan. Of course that one was available. Who else would have that one? If that one was taken, I'd just given up and sold the bike.
Hi there.
Hello. I forget how being on a bike makes everybody like friendlier, unless you get shot. I mean, we do live in Atlanta. Ooh, I see a fucking... like an old Corvette maybe. Looks like one of those split windows? Or maybe it was a mono window, I don't know. One of these is more important than the other. Dude, let's look at this Corvette! Clean, my guy! Dude! Fucking real nice. Come on, look at me. I want you to do the horn thing. Hey, no, no. I wanted you to do the honky thing with the rope. Pull the rope. Man, nobody ever pulls the rope when I'm around. I love Honda Civics, man. Virginity never sounded so cool. I'm just kidding. One of the fastest cars I've ever been in was a gutted all-wheel drive hatch. Like a 90-something hatchback, all-wheel drive, made like 600 horsepower to the wheels. It might have been all-wheel drive. And a sequential transmission, man. That thing was... Civic noises. Alright, so I'm working on a video right now on the Gixxer where I'm going to go over all of it, everything about this bike, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to talk about everything that's wrong with this fucking bike in an upcoming video, probably the next Gixxer video, I hope. Actually, I have no idea in what order I'm releasing these videos. I just kind of record videos, and when I have the energy or time to edit them, I do. So I talked briefly about this new series that I'm going to be doing. I mentioned it on Instagram. But what I'm doing is I'm taking some of your favorite influencers, YouTubers, rappers, etc., and I'm bringing them out to the go-kart track at AMP, and I'm doing almost like an interview series with them. I'm calling the show Hot Laps. I looked it up. There's nothing that's really like what I'm doing. A couple of similar names, but I'm not too stressed about it. It's just a YouTube series. But I'll be interviewing some people. My first guest was technically that dude in blue, but after reviewing some of the footage, we did kind of like a off-the-cusp episode, and the audio was terrible. I gotta figure out that. Which I do. I hope I have it figured out, because tomorrow I'm going out and doing an episode with one of you guys' probably huge favorite, long-term favorite of mine, which is Regular Car Reviews. Brian and the Roman, they're both coming out and doing an episode with me. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna ask him some weird questions. Hopefully everything goes well, man. I don't want to drop the ball on him, because I've never met Brian before, although I've viewed his content for a very long time. So I'm I'm well aware of his content, but you know how it is when you want to bring somebody out and you want to show them a good time, you don't want to fucking drop the ball. And so I'm not going to drop the, I'm trying really hard not to drop the ball with these guys. So I got Icon Motorsports to send out 4 helmets in each size, small, medium, large, XL, so that way for all my guests, you know, it'll fit their heads. I also had Senna, thank you Senna as well. Bluetooths for setting out 4 headsets for the helmets so we can communicate and ask the questions on the track. And there's no, hopefully there won't be any issues. We had a myriad of issues with the audio when I did David's interview, so I might have to redo his. I don't know. His audio isn't too bad. My audio is really bad. I ended up having to do like a makeshift audio setup because I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. That's the only way you can do stuff. And there's a C8 over there. I got one of those. What type of wing is he rocking? Or am I crazy? But yeah, David's audio and my audio for that episode was fucked. It's just not as good as it could have been. So I might have to revisit that one and redo it with him, which he was stoked about. He fucking loved it. He had a great time, man. I let him ride my KA around the track, which makes like double, triple the horsepower as the Reynolds, and it weighs maybe a fifth. It weighs like 160 pounds. I think the Reynolds weigh like close to 500 pounds. He ran my KA out of fuel, hopped on another rental KA 100, and then fucking basically ran that one out of fuel too. He fucking loved it. I think it's gonna be a good series. It's got a lot of potential. It's gonna take a couple times to get it right, but I think I got a good setup now. So hopefully when I bring out Mr. Regular tomorrow, everything will be solid, and maybe I'll drop him as my first episode, and I'll redo David's episode later. But I bring all this up to say, hey man, who would you like to see on the channel? I've already got a couple of people to agree to it that are on the bigger side of stuff. I've got a couple of rappers who said they would be down to do it. Oh, nice. So I'm really looking forward to the show because it's going to give me a chance to interact with some of the people that I haven't had a chance to interact with in a very long time. Jake the Guard Snake, obviously we're rekindling. We gotta hop on together and do this. And anybody else, man, give me some fucking names and some lists of people who you'd really like to see, and I'll see if I can. And AMP is covering a lot of the expenses, which is really nice. They want to see the show do well. So yeah, watch out for my new show. Hopefully it'll air really soon. I'm hoping to knock this next one out of the park and everything will be good to go. It'll be right here on the Do It With Dan YouTube channel. And yeah. But I'm really cleaning up my life right now. Trying to get back to working out, getting rid of some of the toxicity, and overall just trying to do better, man. That's all I want. But I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave that comment or a like or fucking subscribe. I don't give a shit, dude. Do whatever makes you happy. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys more than anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later. Have you been involved in an accident where you got hit, or maybe you hit somebody, you know, insurance took you through a ride on that? You could be entitled to some money. Isn't that right, Jordan?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Jordan Wooten. I own Wooten Umpire and Appraisals. I'm an appraiser. I do diminished value, do actual cash value, appraisals to combat other insurance companies' lower estimates. If you've been in an accident and you have the vehicle repaired and it's not a total loss, you're entitled to something called diminished value. You get in an accident, let's say I hit Dan. I'm out in the parking lot, I drive into Dan. We're both entitled to diminished value reviews. An insurance company will make that offer after the vehicle is repaired, and it will be a significantly lower offer than what you're entitled to. That's where I come in. I do a report that displays what the vehicle was worth before the accident happened and what the vehicle was worth after the accident, which could have been a $25 offer or a $0 offer or a $500 offer. My report could say $4,000, $8,000, $12,000, just depends on the year, make, and model. Best part about my report is what it comes with additionally, which is a guarantee. My guarantee states that if I don't get you at least what the insurance company offered you, plus the fee that you pay me, or more, I refund you 100% of the money. I either get you more money or I give you all of your money back.
But Jordan, I've been in an accident in the last 4 years and I've already had insurance pay me for diminished value, and it was only like $500. Am I screwed?
No, you're not screwed. So if you were in an accident 4 years ago, I'll review it. All the reviews of diminished value cases are free. I can still help you on diminished value, even though you've cashed that check. So most people think, oh, well, they sent me a check. That's all I'm getting. That's it. No, that's not all you're getting. Additionally, you might have even sold the car. It's not yours anymore. It belongs to somebody else. You can go back and still get more money on that vehicle. That payment goes directly to you. Let's say it's $50,000. That $50,000 goes to you. I don't take a percent. I don't take anything out of the payment.
One-time
Nothing.
fee.
If I can't help you, and at the end of it, I do all the work, I do the report, and I still can't help you, full refund. Whatever you pay me, full refund.
Jordan is a close personal friend of mine. I trust him wholeheartedly. This is literally what he does. He helps people get money. He's helped me out multiple times in my accidents. If you guys use coupon code DOITWITHDAN at checkout, or just let him know in the comment section that you saw him from my video, he'll give you 25 bucks off of his appraisal price.
Yep, absolutely.
And it still comes with a 100% refundable guarantee.
Yep.
There's literally no downside to this.
I mean, it's just money laying on the table for you. It's in a drawer you didn't know about. Most people don't know about diminished value or what it is.
Consider it a recommendation from a personal friend. He can hook you up with that. I guarantee it. Contact him. His information's in the description. It's going to be in the description of all my videos from now on. So I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
Want to do like a point of the camera and guarantee?
Or to say, it comes with a guarantee.
Comes with a guarantee.